All right, we're live. Help me now. Chill action, chill action, chill action. I don't even know if this one's gonna get called. Mm-hmm. 10 hours of Techno Gandalf? What the fashizzle? I wonder if the... That one didn't do jack shit. All right, here we go with another one. All right, gang. We at it again. See, I think we could actually go ahead and do the minimalist of now. Hi, Lincoln. Yo, Lincoln. What's up, Lincoln? What's going on? Chilling, man. Chilling. What's up with you? How you doing? Chilling like a villain, man. Trying to make the next best animated short the world has ever seen. Rowan, I'm sad. Oh, don't be sad. Don't get sad, get glad. Did I have a good day? Oh man, I had a good day all up until I almost passed out. And I blame that on my stupid ass diet that I've had. How about your day? Have you had a good day? Is the day going okay? Is the day treating you right? Are them kids behaving? Good, good, good. I'm glad. If you're having a good day, I'm having a good day. What's the status on this? 9, I would say 90. I was gonna say 90, but it's more like 60% complete. Yeah, definitely 60% complete. I almost blacked, yeah, I almost blacked out. I did, for those of you who don't know, I used to like I used to exercise like a demon every day. I had like one of those Ironman programs going on 3 months ago, and then I let my diet go to absolute complete shit these past few months. And today I went to a park that had a giant staircase that went up the mountain. I thought it was really cool. Had a flag at the top. So I was like, let me just go ahead and Rocky Balboa this. And yeah, I pushed myself a little too hard. Got to the top, you know, and nearly passed out. And I was like, well, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna be the only one up here. Nobody's gonna know I exist up here. So yeah, I had to take it easy. And then yeah, just get back on some water and electrolytes. But yeah, I definitely shouldn't have pushed myself that far. It's like uncomfortable mood swings that come along with it, you know. And then my dog, poor guy, he got rashes on his paw, so he's down for the count. Is this from The Last Ronin? Yes. Good eye. Yeah, this is a little animation that I'm doing for short for The Last Ronin. Fanimation. What's up, Gooning Rock? I love that name. Hang on a second. This is like the perfect time to use my audio for this one. Oh, don't tell me I wasted it. There it is. Explosion. What's up? Looks amazing, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You know, just trying to do something that Hollywood fuckery can't do, you know? I think like all of us Ninja Turtles and Ronin fans have an idea what we want. Little small details. You didn't know I had that sound bite, did you? I come prepared. All are welcome here, even the lurkers. I mean, if you dig like video games and animation, you're most definitely welcome here. Had no clue, man. Me neither. Somebody had sent me that on my Discord and I could not stop laughing. So I was like, I gotta implement this in my stream somehow. You ought to stick around, Rock, because like I was working on this 2B animation, and I could always use a second pair of eyes on opinions of it. It gets pretty saucy, you know. I try to be very tasteful with my camera work, you know, especially on anime rigs. But you know, you got to be careful who you present that to. You know, I don't want the Pixar police to come knock at my door, you know, and Mickey Mouse send me to jail. It's not that kind of animation. How do you only have 1K subscribers? Man, I gotta tell you, I was on fire for YouTube for probably about 2 years ago, just posting constantly. But man, me animating and posting on YouTube, it's just a lot of work. I think it's just I'm not consistent enough, but YouTube's algorithm has gone crazy. They like shorts more than long-term content now, which kind of sucks. So I'm trying to like see if I can't put more shorts together. I'm starting to stream a lot more, so hopefully this long-term content is just gonna cut into shorts. I got an editor that's helping me too, because, you know, I'm not fucking Superman. I wish I was. I wish I had like a Andrew Tate army of like thugs that just like hacked up my content, ran it through AI, and just posted it nonstop. But yeah, I'm trying though. Everybody's got to start somewhere, right? Yeah, being an animator, all this shit takes time. Yeah, people don't have the best attention spans anymore. True that. I think like with everybody's TikTok brain generation, I think like the best thing I can do is just like pretty much just give you some anime hooters right off the bat on my short content and then actually talk about animation, you know? You know, just give you like one good second of that content and then just cut right into like what I actually like to talk about. I mean, one of my buddies, he had said it correctly. He was like, you know, you gotta clickbait people. Unfortunately, I thought I had like a little bit more honor than that, a little bit more taste, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to get to that, man. I mean, if I'm gonna compete with this generation of AI slop and unsensical nonsense, I'm gonna have to do it very tastefully. It's like we're a breed of like generational YouTuber type game developers that people forgot about. But I blame it on myself because I took a hiatus for a long fucking time. Mental health was screwed up. You get that? Yeah, yeah. You know how it goes. But yeah, if you like my stuff, man, if you like share it and sub, it definitely helps the channel out. I don't like try to force people to do that. I feel so weird saying it because like I feel like those employees on Starbucks when they give you like the question is how much do you want to tip me? Don't feel obligated to, you know? It's kind of awkward, but at the same time it does help the channel out. Looks amazing so far. I appreciate you. Thank you, bud. I got a whole sequence in my head planned out, and yeah, unfortunately, it just takes a while with me bouncing back and forth, animating other shit, keeping the stream going, and just trying to get a paycheck, trying to make a living. Yeah, it definitely takes a mental toll, but I just decided to stop fucking around, you know, stop, you know, goofing off, watching other streamers goof the fuck off, and then start streaming my own work, my own productivity. But we doing it. We're out here. We're cooking. But yeah, if you got any questions animation-wise, feel free to ask. That's why it's called the Sunday service. It's like, I'm generous. I give back. I'm Reddit. Ask me anything. Set smart. What? Apply. Oh yeah, set smart snap sneeze. Smart snap sneeze. Snickers. Taste the rainbow. You like The Last Ronin, I take it? I'm a Ninja Turtle nutball, man. I worked on Ninja Turtles. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should be in the fucking credits for Ninja Turtles. What a TV show, really. What am I doing now? It's a little thing called Polish Pass, and it takes a long effing time. Funny thing is, like, I could, like, with all the other animation garbage that's on YouTube that gets millions of views, I probably could just submit this and not give a shit. But I do, you know, I give a shit about the final product. Are you gonna render it? Nope. Nope, nope. I got a buddy of mine who's gonna do that for me, hopefully. Is this for a fighting game or something? No, no, no. No, actually it could be though. It could be. Think of it like a proof of concept. I always tell people that. Think of it like a proof of concept. Like, this is what you could have. Just, you know, sign there on the dotted line and deposit $100 million for production. I should do like this. Whee! Can't believe he put this stuff in there. What's up, Osborne? The Ozzy Prince of Darkness, rest in peace. Or is it like Harry Osborn? Four gifts until badge upgrade, huh? I don't even know what that means. Oh, these things prior to how they're set up? Fatal Fury launch trailer. I hope it's none of that, more of that AI shit. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. So, do the metrics check out through here? The details? No. They don't. Okay. That's something else I need to add into it too. Still working this out. Ooh. Yeah. How is it not this? How? No. Yeah, keep that. Yeah. That's what I need. So VIDI details through stream elements. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that shit. That shit. That shit. Holy cow, man. Brother. Okay. Ah, okay. That's how you do it. Okay, cool. Yo, what up, Will? What's good with you? Let me post this up in the Twitch. In the Twitter. Cool. All right, I think we're good. Damn, all that just to post my shit. All right. This one's coming back a little bit more quickly. Yo, what up, Will? Yeah, man, you saw the big news on the Combo Devils? Well, actually, it wasn't big news. It was just like a fucking number. They posted a number. We posted a numero. No, we're here. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, this happened not too long ago. Like, there's something going on with his. Something going on with his stretch on his left arm. I don't know it yet. Is this in Blender? No, we were just in Blender. We're not in Blender anymore. No, Blender can go fuck itself. In the best way possible. Any Blender sponsors out there watching me, hello. I can promote your software. I got critiques too. Hope it does well. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, for what it's worth, it's looking really hot right now. It's looking hella hot right now. You posted something in the Discord there, did you? Sent you a demo reel. Forgot to send it the other day. No worries. Perfect time to send me a demo reel. Send your demo reels to EFO Show TV, P.O. Box 270-6767-6767. Must be old enough to apply. Legal guardian is present. Please sign a waiver. That way, in case you are offended, you cannot sue. Yeah, I'll get to it just a second. God. Yeah, I am definitely getting back on the fucking Stairmaster, and back on a good diet too. I'm like, I got too much shit to accomplish right now. You gotta take your time. Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna ask you, what do you think was missing from it? Okay. It's good to get the questions in now, so that way I have an idea. I usually, like, whenever I go over anybody's demo reel and stuff, I usually ask for caveats, like, what specifically are you looking for before I just dive into this shit. You know, because some people like prefer notes. Other people just be like, no, you tell me what you think. So that's how I like critique some of my demo reel stuff. I just like send it to like some people I trust. I'm like, just go nuts, go ham. Rip it apart. Where's the pole? Okay, the staff. What's up, do good? Yeah. Doing all right, man. I'm like, I had quite a day today. Interesting. Actually, let's do this. Let's slow it down. Give the people what they want. It's like I know I've set myself up for an ass whooping just by giving them so much shit to secondary animate. I bet you there's a tool for this. I just haven't discovered it yet. Holy hell. That one is crazy. Yeehaw. What happened today? I went for a power run and nearly blacked out. Feeling pretty good. All right. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yeah. All right. Yes. Lights, camera, action. Let me save this really quick before I don't lose anything. Are you here, Will? I'm gonna jump onto you real quick. bring up my Azeroth. Sync sketches up, sweet. Alrighty then. Okay. Take a look at this. You see it okay? All right. I'm removing the Unreal shot to make a better one just for context. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Cool, cool character. All right, man, I really want to do something with that rig. That really looks super tight. Yeah, I think he's got like a lot of cool gimmicks to him. I think like maybe on one stream I might just like power through like a just like a small attack cycle or a combo, something like that. It's really dope. All right, take a look. I think you could break this up.
Only one thing can defeat you. Your own fear.
Oh, cool. I didn't see this.
Mortals receive the divine gift of intellect, the potential for wisdom, but they misuse it to destroy the beauty of creation.
So are you trying to like show me that you're doing all of this in your shot? Like you're linking and hooking all this stuff up? Because like for me, I think this is kind of more of like a technical demo reel and less like of an animation demo reel. Cool. Yeah, man. You got a lot of good stuff here. Hey, Ginger Girl, what's happening? Yeah, I can go through it. Overall, you got a lot of good content. And this demo reel is it's pretty saucy. So I'll just go through it one bit at a time and just give you my honest feedback on some of this stuff. First off, your opening. This is really cool. I like the character here. Your name and demo reel 2025. I think what I would do is I would see if there's either another font or to make this a little bit more bolder. Kind of want like big name, big demo reel, something that fills up that kind of box too. Because when it gets kind of like when that font gets like a little, you know, squiggly or thin or very stylized, it's kind of hard to like really pick up and read stuff. So Ryan Williams, demo reel 2025. That's all cool. I think this goes on for a long time. So right now you got, let's see, that's a long time, man. Yeah, like about like 100. What is this? 24 frames a second, or is it 30 frames a second? Yeah, it's like 3 seconds for your opening. Cut it down to like a 1 second opening, right? So like, as we all know, our attention spans are very low these days. Our goldfish brains can't take it. So like Ryan Williams, cut. Okay, cut like right underneath 52. Cut right here. right there, big blade, you know, hiya, cut right there. And just as far as critiquing this the waving in this character feels a little underwater, you know, like it doesn't really feel like when I think of like cloth in the wind, you know, or like stuff that's like being blown in the wind, you know, like it's like you want to see like a little bit more ambience, like quick ambience. Like this is probably the shittiest example I can give you, like with my my sweatshirt. But this part, it feels a little slow in some of this areas, right? So like just making it feel like it's a little bit more kind of like this frequency, you know, you want to, you know, like up in the wind, like some breakups. You don't want to make it feel like it's a cycle too, because like we could see through that shit, but make sure like there's like some nice up and down, up and down. I think that's going to help out a lot, but definitely keep this shorter for sure, for true. And that opening shot should be pretty cool. This shot, this is a lot of stuff in this opening right through here. And I think out of everything that you got in this demo reel, your first person stuff is definitely your strongest. So you're good to lead with this. However, like this just carries on and on and on and on. I would try to break this up maybe into 2 sections, maybe into possibly 3. So yeah, getting it right off the bat. Like, for example, this is cool, boom, 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 boom. And then once you get into here, you're kind of like repeating the fire too much. So like almost think of it like boom, boom. And then like after the shots, I would like go into like this reload. So it's like whoosh, boom, boom, reload, and then come back in. That feels good. And then cut that. And then save this part. Yeah, I would say save this part for another part of the reel. Okay. This stuff. This is probably your coolest thing that you got. I love how you're utilizing this part of the screen to show what it looks like in Maya and actually in game too. This is good. Keep this one too. I think like out of your whole demo reel, this was like probably one of your better pieces that you got. So keep that one for sure. I would almost say this could actually go on the end of your demo reel, but just kind of looking through everything that you've got so far, hang on and let me digest everything else that you got.
Only one thing can defeat you. Your own fear.
Do this for me for this shot if you can. Just have like a small zoom in, like just have like a small, like of the camera getting closer and closer to its face instead of these static shots.
Defeat you. Only one thing can defeat you. Your own fear. Defeat.
For the lip sync, I just got 2 small things.
Only one thing can defeat you. Only one.
Do this really quickly. So when you cut into this, have like just like a fraction of a second where they're dead looking to camera, and then start talking. All right.
Only one thing can defeat you. Your own fear.
So right around here, your own fear is kind of coming off a little weird to me.
Your own fear. Your own fear. Your own fear. Your own fear. Your own fear.
Your own. So like this part where he goes own. So it's like your own. So this part where he goes own, the jaw needs to come down and we feel that own. Because right now he goes own, just with his lips, like own. Like I can't even do that. So when he comes for the own, we gotta have that jaw come. Own part. We need to have that jaw come back down and coming back up for that own part.
Own fear.
And in this part where he goes fear, this bottom lip is the only thing that's moving. So he's like, fear. You need to have those upper lips. Own. So when he does fear, we need to get those upper lips moving up, so that way you have more of these teeth showing through here. So just make sure that this top part is moving too as well when he's going fear, because right now he's just going fear, fear, fear. You know, we need to feel, especially when you're moving these vowels, you need to feel tightness and friction in the muscles. My mentor James McCoy taught me this, and he was like always saying, like, think of the face as a mask, you know, in 3 sections. You know, you have this section, you have this section, and you have this section. It's probably like, so you have like 1, 2, and 3. You know, so anything that happens to 1 pushing up, it's going to influence 2, but only a little bit, right? And then anything that goes on 3 moving up, it's also going to influence 2, just a little bit too as well. So it's like every time that we do something or push something with our lips, like muscles are working around our face. So always try to like do that, but offset them. They all don't go at the same time, but they kind of just like push and then move, kind of like a domino effect type of thing. But yeah, other than that, it's looking pretty good. This is cool. There's some parts that I really like about this, and some parts that I think can be improved a little bit. So this is a really nice dynamic shot. What I do think could help with this, so as this is coming down, I love how you're pulling out with this camera, so we're actually seeing something, like we're seeing like the player's field. Really think about what you can do, because I love this movement that she does right here. Think about how you can push this pose a little bit more. Right now she swings and it feels like the blade comes to a stop first and then her body stops after it. So it doesn't really feel like, you know, she's swinging and actually catching the blade too. I would try to say, you know, really take that pose, you know, and really play around with like how far you can get it and how, you know, far it could, how far you can push it to as well, especially like with this upper arm too, through here. Making that sword feel heavy and like feeling like she's hitting and she's settling into it too. Because right now, like I feel the IK-ness in this arm, like I feel that pop and stretch through there too. So either it's, you might want to do it in FK or just really work on that settle, like overshoot it and come back. This slam is feeling good. I like that. The dodge is really cool. Just watch, like especially in these small parts too, watch out for this kind of stuff, because the arm feels like this is kind of like the constraint of the rig, you know, like, or kind of like the limitation of the rigs. And what we like to do, oh, you got to add. Okay, well, just check this video out after the fact, and then you'll see it without an ad. Or subscribe, dudes. That way you won't be ad free. But yeah, watch this part with this arm right here, because right now it feels like a loop and like a hard edge right there. So like this is kind of like what we're limiting the rig to do, right? It's like we attach the sword to the hand and then we rotate it down, and then it just kind of gives us what it gives us. Think about like how she's gripping that weapon and what you can do in order to better that pose. So let's see. Actually, leave in sync right through here. So like through here, you know, like really what we want to do is, you know, we want to look at kind of like how the fist is, or how the hand's grabbing the sword. So like looking at it, I'm not saying move the hand down the sword a little bit more, but think about like how she's gripping it, where the knuckles are at, you know, like how you want it to feel, like, you know, like she really has like a nice grip on this. And then, so like if this is the new, that's the new arm. Let me erase this. You know, something kind of like that, instead of just like keeping it in this part. It's more like you're rotating the weapon down and just adjusting the fingers a little bit in an angle, like a sharper angle, so that way you can keep that arm strong and straight and feeling like she's actually like lifting it and holding it. Because like especially through here, you're starting to get that funky shape. This feels more like what she would be attacking with. And as she's coming into, I was like, where's that sound coming from? Like as she's coming into, remember like the sword is weighing something too. So make sure to kind of bring that guy down a little bit, like as she's charging. It's going to help out a lot. This is a really cool shot. I love how the camera's following it through here. I would kind of see if I could work on something here. It's really cool what you got on the upper body. And what the hell happened to her shield? Oh, she dropped. Okay, gotcha. Because right now, all I see are these two legs, right? They're just like, here's my legs and my crotch, and I'm just coming at you through here. See if you could actually do something with this, with these legs through here. So like, I see her upper body spinning through here, which is cool. But let's just see if like you could take the legs around too, like as she's doing like a spin attack through here. Like it's cool to see. It's cool to see her do a backflip, but almost think like, what can you do with the legs? You know, can you like start them over here and then have them almost kick out? Like this one's going through here, this one's following. And then it's like kicking out this way. I'm just kind of making something up over here. So that way, like almost like the legs are like twisting into this next shot that she's doing. Like the legs go first, and then the body comes in afterwards. You know, like something that, or either it doesn't have to lead it, but maybe follow it or something. Just give it like some kind of movement. You know, like something that breaks up what I'm looking through here and keeps this alive. Let's see. This is actually a cool, interesting rig that you got. Like this beast of what you got. Framing wise for this shot, it would be nice because you got so much negative space over here. It would be nice maybe if you could just take her and the camera and then move it over here some more. So that way, you know, you got big boy over here, kind of like in this area, you know, doing his thing with his other hand through here too. You know, it doesn't have to be like too far over, but like at least it's like, at least these two are spaced out enough in the screen where it makes it dynamically interesting, you know, like so she can do her thing and then he's just like on the ground, you know, just like, rah, you know, doing his thing too. Just something that like keeps our eyes at an angle, like moving from right to left. And as she comes down, reason why I'm giving you a lot of notes on this one is because I really want you to polish this one up. This one's really looking cool. And then as she comes through here, I think she gets lost into the top of the frame. Like as your camera's rotating down, you have like two places on like separate parts of the camera. I think the camera can start coming down a little bit sooner and try to keep her in this area of the frame, like as she's coming down. I would bring, because right now the camera stops immediately when she lands, and I want to try to get the camera there earlier. So like, it's almost like the camera's here and she's still kind of like coming down with her sword through here. So that way, you know, like you can really like sell that camera shake, you know, like as she's coming through here. I think that's kind of like where my brain goes when it comes to like displaying and talking about action. The last and final thing is the way that he drops feels a little linear. It doesn't really feel like it overlaps or has any really recoil to it. And I think it's got a lot to do with how in sync the body and the camera are, because they move at the same time. And that's what kind of takes away a lot of the weight and a lot of the organicness about it. So as she's doing this, or let's see, let's get to this part. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, because everything happens at the same time. The head falls, the body falls, the camera falls. It kind of almost happens at one time too. So like almost like, if you will, like as this thing gets chopped off, or as the head gets chopped off, I would say let's try to take the head, instead of just dropping it, like have it just bounce up a little, like bounce up in the air a little bit, like a little bit more higher. The camera starts to go down while the head's coming up and hits an apex, you know? And then as the camera's coming down, then the head can start coming down too through here. Because like even through here, you see how the head just kind of stays in screen space a little bit before it falls down? That's like the offset that we're trying to break up a little bit, you know? And then as she's stabbing and falling down, I would say let's try to take this chest area and rotate it back a little bit, because right now it just goes straight down. And then the last thing I would say is you got some secondary motion on this jaw, which is good. It doesn't quite feel like it's, rocking the way it's supposed to be. Because right now, this jaw hitting the ground, it kind of feels like somebody pushed it coming towards the camera. It feels like it's kind of sliding a little bit towards the camera. This thing is heavy, right? So whenever it hits, we want to make sure that it's hitting and it's seesawing, right? You know, you want to see that, probably not this high, but you want to see, you know, how this thing is affecting once it's hitting the ground, right? And then even as it's like here, kind of bouncing, like as it hits again, then it could start rocking back, you know? And so that way we get, like, because right now it feels like it's just getting pushed, like it's scooting, like it's almost like a sled, you know? And you want to feel that coming back too. So that's going to help. But yeah, it's a cool shot, dude. This next one, this mocap cleanup one that you got, it goes on a little too long, and I think it's probably, let me see. Yeah, it's probably your weakest one out of this whole thing. Because your hands are just straight up dead the whole time. They just go into a pose. Like I see, like, yeah, I'm just like working the fingers and stuff. Like they don't really feel organic. And when it comes to like cleanup, like especially mocap cleanup, you could bet your bottom dollar we're going to be looking at the hands of anything. It needs to look a little bit natural. And also too, like some of the parts through here feel like he's kind of like floating and not really settling on his arm, because, you know, your shoulders don't really go anywhere. Your shoulders just kind of feel like this the whole time. So as he comes to settle through here, you know, you need a shoulder that's coming up, you know, you need to have like this type of angle going, especially like when he's coming back and forth, like even through here too, he's very flat. So like thinking of how could you move this arm a little bit more further, you know, to give it a little bit more of an angle, a little bit more of appeal. And the same thing with like with the bridge of the fingers, you know, like this is like really small details that you need to do in order to make it feel like, you know, these are natural hands. And especially through here too, like don't just pin the hands and then let the body run around it, because the hands feel really dead and really pinned through here. I don't know what's going on with the clipboard too, now that I'm kind of looking at it. But yeah, like as soon as they get up, the hands need to be shifting, you know, like as his hands get up, like the hands are going to be like rotating and shifting on the table through there too. So it's just like common stuff that I see straight up. But yeah, out of all of that, that's like I would say you can get rid of that one too as well.
Mortals receive the divine gift of intellect, the potential for
This is coming out good, dude.
misuse it to destroy the beauty of creation.
Only thing I would say about this one is he kind of feels a little floaty around here. Like he's got a nice breathing cycle through here.
The potential for wisdom, but they misuse it to destroy.
But this last part, it really doesn't feel like things are connecting, right? Like I see his body's stuck here. His arms and his head are just kind of moving around that body. Like if his head moves forward, his chest needs to be rotating forward too. And then as they're coming back and forth through here, everything just kind of feels like it's together. Like just like, you know, like start breaking it up, like arms, chest, head, arms. You know, just watch your body positioning and your breakdowns in between these.
They misuse it to destroy the beauty of creation.
And don't let it get too lost in translation. Like this is a good pose. This is a good pose right through here. We start to lose his eye through there too. So I would almost say like even in this pose too, maybe what you can do is you could rotate the neck down. Let's see, get his head somewhere. Let's see, in here. To where his neck is like barely even showing. You know, something like more like that, so we could see both eyes and the head's not too far away from his body. Just like utilize that Z plane to where you're bringing him forward might help out a lot too. This is really cool. Again, I think like the first person stuff is really working for you. Yeah, I think like you're really good at the first person stuff. Barely have anything that really stuck out to me on that one. I think like the only thing is just like these, this hand pose right through here. Yeah, this part right through there, like there's a lot of gaps in between these fingers. That's kind of my pet peeve, like a little bit more tight in the fist and the pose. And try to make it to where it could be possibly like bigger in frame. Because right now it feels like she's just doing this, you know, like that. Like if she's like strengthening, she's going to be bringing it towards camera a little bit more. So kind of looking for that, you know, kind of looking for that hard, you know, that hard, tough angle through there. That can help out. Something like a little bit more, you know, like it's coming toward her. That could really, really help out. This is cool. I think this last stab is the only thing that really caught my attention. Yeah, it's like, I think like this feels like it's stuck, but like this is taking too long to get back into this shape. Like this little shape change on her right arm is feeling like it's stretched. So I would try to tighten it up a little bit, you know, like make it big through here and then, you know, bring it, like make it a little bit more thin back here too. So it's like hit and then hold through there. Because like this part feels like it's this arm feels like it's moving and this doesn't feel like it's moving with it. Just make sure that those joints are pretty tight. Overall, it's a fun one. So this is the last one that I was kind of curious about. It's cool to see this, but at the same time, like I would take this animation and do just like what you were doing like last time, like making a big screen, big like this, like bringing a big monitor to show either what's happening on the outside of the game, whether it's in the temporary Unreal or what you animated in Maya. I think that'll work really, really good. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, and I don't think you need to linger on it as much as you are right now. Basically just start to stop. It's cool that you're cutting right in on the run. But I think like starting on stuff like this where it's like, here's an idle. Okay, here's a run. Left, right, front, stop, and then do a run around, and then that's it, you know. You don't have to linger too hard on this one. Cool, man. And then very last thing is, again, like this is I don't know what font this is, but you know, in the beginning, I see you have a Z for Zyran, and then at the end, I don't fucking know what this is. You know, like this looks like a equals or greater than sign. So just keep it simple. Like, you know, keep the font a little bit more eligible, because right now the numbers look like they're actually way different from this. It's hard to really kind of understand what this font's about. And yeah, I would just keep it to your name and then your email and a number they can reach you by if you have one. Don't worry about LinkedIn. You know, like if you want to put like I'm available on this, maybe you can just put like the icon like LinkedIn here. You know, I don't know what it is, or like my Instagram, whatever like that. Just whatever, because like really, like we can't click on demo reels on the videos. I wish we could. That would be pretty dope. But yeah, just keep it simple, and then make sure it's like, I know you got this little icon, that's cool, but just make sure it's nice and big to where they can see your name. And yeah, man, that's it. As far as everything that you've got on here, like you've got the first person, you got the cinematic stuff, which is cool. You've got the locomotion and the attack stuff, which is pretty cool too. I think like looking at all this, it's a pretty good spot to you got like the right kind of stuff for a demo reel. But I think like what I'm kind of concerned is that what exactly is this demo reel for? Is it animation only? Is it for video games, or is it for cinematics? You know, because it appears like it's a lot. It's a bit of both. So I think like the biggest thing is take the ones that are your strongest, and then put them forward. The lip sync stuff is fine, but I would try to say that I would try to make sure that they know this is the kind of stuff that you're doing gameplay animation versus cinematic animation, because it feels like it's a little bit of both. It's okay to have it, but I'm just saying, like, just for like a more straight to the point effective reel for the position that you're looking for, whether it be facial animation or game animation, just keep it one or the other. That's it. Cool? Yeah, dude. A+. Lardnet for video game jobs. Yeah, no, definitely. I think you've got the content. My thing is for what I'm trying to say is basically like, for the position that you're going for, like let's just say if it's facial animation, keep it facial animation. Or if it's gameplay, keep it gameplay animation. So it's almost like you don't have a big demo reel like with all your stuff in it. Just, you know, compartmentalize your demo reel. Have 2 demo reels. Like, okay, this is my facial stuff. I'll have a lot of face animation, maybe 1 gameplay animation in there. Or my gameplay, I'll have a lot of gameplay, maybe 1 facial animation in there. Does that make sense? It's like something that's just a little bit more unique to that position, you know? And trust me, like if that, because the thing is, overall, your demo reel is very long. You know, it's very, very big. And I know people are not going to sit through that. So keep it tight. Keep it small, and keep it very, very zeroed in on what you're going for these positions. Okay, I've got multiple demo reels. I've got a gameplay. I've got a feature. I've got a television one. You know, I mean, they're old as shit right now, but it's basically the amount of demo reels that I have are made exclusively to the position that I'm shooting for. So yeah. Yeah, man, that's it. Overall, it's like really long, so I would say like cut out your weakest ones. I think like this one definitely is your weakest one, and I think this one can be improved on, and this one I would say I say can get chopped in half, and I would say this one too can get chopped in half as well. I'm just trying to trim the fat, you know, of your good stuff versus where your level's at right now. So yeah, and then definitely cutting this one down too will help. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got. Whew. Man. That was a lot. Do you feel like you can get a job with this? I feel like if you just kept it to your strongest shots, you could. You know, I feel like if you just kept it to your strongest shots, you could. You definitely could do weapons, that's for sure. But I think like, especially like when it comes to like something that you might need, maybe you can work on like a big character. Like that's why I like your cinematic so much. You had that big character and it's like almost something heavy, you know, like if you worked on like kind of more like a juggernaut or a heavy character or somebody who's doing attacks that were really felt and sold the weight. I think that's probably like the missing ingredient to like a demo reel that can get you in a really good, strong, low mid to like junior role, if that makes sense. But your first person stuff is stellar. Like if there's a first person, like if there's like a first person game that people are hiring for, yeah, you definitely you're on the right track to that one for sure. Rare Parrot. Oh, okay. That's so crazy, Pepe. Like I see in my upper multi-chat, I see the icon, and then but in my OBS chat, I see just Rare Parrot. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What's up? Yeah, but thank you for the demo reel, dude. It's getting there. Yeah, I need to totally work on my demo reel. I need to rip apart everything that I've got and start off new. My shit's so outdated, it's ridiculous. Give me a second, guys. Let me grab some water real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to. 1 second. Yeah. I could add new shots that I'm doing for, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like with these new soft game animations that I'm doing and polishing, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm turning like, the one thing that I don't have on my demo reel is like dynamic shit like this, like dynamic stuff that two people are interacting with each other with. So that's what I'm doing. That's like this whole year I'm dedicated just to doing more cinematic type stuff. I'm not in a layout position, but I'm trying to get there. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm showing, like choreography more than anything. For an anim director role, that's like what people look for. You know, more of like direction type of thing with your shots. So that's what I'm doing here. Most of the stuff that I'm doing on stream is pretty much shot to that. You're doing this one without reference? Not necessarily. There was some, like, there was some parts in this animation that I did use reference for. Like, just for example, this kick, I'm using reference for. That kick I used reference for. I can't do kicks. This definitely, like, not this part, not this catch, but this movement through here, like all that was reference. You know, I just found some martial arts movie where I was like, oh shit, that this like pull in and kick was cool. This flip over, I just added in. So it's like I'm kind of Frankensteining references together, you know, to make it make sense. Because I think the hardest fucking thing to do is to come up with a choreography that makes sense. Maybe it's tough for two people, but boy howdy, when you put three people together and try to play off one another, that's where it becomes a puzzle, you know. And so that's where I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna have three people eventually in this shot just fighting. And it's so funny how our eyes go to where the action is and not necessarily what the other person is doing. Because if you go to any martial arts film, if you watch any type of, you know, heavy end group gang fight where the hero's in the center fighting like 50 thugs around him and he's taking on one to the next. If you just stop looking at the action and start looking at everybody around the hero, they don't do much. Like they don't anticipate, they don't jump the character, like, because your brain thinks this guy's amazing or this girl's amazing, but in real life they would all just like jump and dogpile the hero and then he would die. But when you do actually watch it, it's funny how little movement that they do in order to cast light on the hero. And so that's what I found in like these big shots is like, as long as you keep the hero moving, your eye is eventually just going to be drawn to that, where everybody around it, you know, only needs to do minimal movement. It's like basically who's attacking first. Like, perfect example, this shot, look who's moving first, right? This guy, he's coming in with a sword swing. So eventually you're looking at him and he's moving. And then once I change this guy's shape, your eye instantly goes over to him, like the turtle, right? So it's like, it's changing timing and changing eye line. Like what are your eyes attracted to just in this one simple movement? You know, minimal movement takes eyes away from it. A lot of movement attracts people's eyes. That's like the first thing I knew, or first thing I learned in feature class, was we're attracted to movement. You know, if there's anything moving on the screen, your eye's initially going to look at it, you know. Like right now, you're probably not even watching my animation. Perfect example is you're looking at my screen right now, you're probably not even watching me animate. You're probably watching the play blast right now. Your eyes are definitely looking at that right now. That's why I keep it on there, because it keeps it interesting. It keeps it entertaining. When people come on here, it's boring to watch people animate, especially in 3D. It's boring. You could admit it. I think it's boring. I try to watch my instructors animate. I've been to live lectures when I watch people animate. I'm just dozing off. I'm like, I'm just asking all my questions and I'm going to the bathroom, man. And I'm like on my phone, doom scrolling and shit like that. It's like, man, I want commercial kitchen animation, dude. Like, just move a couple things around and then show me the final result. Yeah. But I think that's the problem with like streaming. Like, as I'm showing you like what I've done so far, I think it totally spoils the surprise at the end. You know, it's like a magician show, just like showing you the result of his trick without actually showing you how he did it. And YouTube's a little slow. It's like if I pause this, then you're definitely in for a world of boredom. But it's mostly how our senses go. You know, I don't expect you guys to be watching me 24/7. That's why video game streamers do so much better, because they're actually playing a game. You're actually seeing stuff. You're seeing progress as somebody's talking. And people react to how you react and how they react. Because most of the people that do inherently keep my stream open or like watch my stream, they're just listening to me in the background, you know? I mean, I do that too. Like, I'll keep streamers on and I'll just like listen to them while I work. I think that's like very unhealthy. I could definitely. Where is this coming from? Ah, okay. Is that what's happening? Smell the foot, smell it, smell it. Stinky foot, smell it, smell it. But yeah, this is the part that's basically, my blocking is pretty much done. Now it's just the fine polish to make things feel or emphasize it a lot more. The play blast that you see is actually an older play blast. Slowly polishing things up more, because I want to keep progress of like what I'm actually doing. You're working and listening to you right now? Oh, thank you. I hope I'm not boring you with my voice. I keep watching my content back. I'm like, I hate my voice so much. I wish I had more of like a narrator radio voice. I feel like sometimes I mumble so much. Holy cow. Oh, okay. I'm checking out some like LinkedIn posts. I wonder what would happen if I just pulled out a video game. What game would I play? Yeah, it's really hard because like sometimes I'll watch art streams and I'll see people drawing and they can't even get shit done. They're too busy talking to people. I think another thing that works well for VTubers too is just the fact that there's a cartoon basically just talking, acting silly. So it works out for them too as well. Eventually I might go into like VTube and like, not that I'm gonna like get like an anime chick with big cojones. Although I'll get to that in desperation if I need to. But maybe something that's like on the line of like a 2D person talking. My voice is like guru type voice. It gives me like some wisdom Shifu. When your mind's out of focus, always go back to the basics, which is breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel to your friends, co-workers, parents, pets, your boss, maybe your significant other who doesn't want to have jack shit to do with any of your dumb, nerdy animation friends are doing online. Yeah, gotta treat those fur babies right. If you got a pet, give them a good pet. Give them a scratch. It's funny how we use the word pet for two meanings, like describing animals that we own and also emotion that you do to give them love and affection. It's like you have pets and then you pet pets. It's almost like if like, you know, if someone were to use person as that same term, like this is a person, and if you want to be nice to a person, give them a person. Person, give them a person. Person that person. English is weird. Nothing wrong with pets. I love pets. So you see, like, for example, Pepe, since you asked so nicely, so generously, I basically kind of use, because like looking at this spin kick, you know, like what I do is I go to Ultimate Fighter data all the time. Here's a good example. Like they got like a bunch of attacks like on fighting games. And I think it was, which one? Oh, that's actually a really cool one. I'll probably have to look at that one. I'll just like glamour around and be like, is there anything worth here? So like this is one that I reference closely for the spin kick that I'm doing in my scene. You know, I'll just like analyze it frame by frame. You know, just go through it with like a nice scrubber and then figure out what makes it look cool. Simple shit like that, you know. Yeah, it's called Ultimate Frame Data. I highly recommend it. The only thing I don't like is because that thing is built for hardcore FGC game players, but it's also built for animators too. The only thing I don't like is that they're constantly showing it with hitboxes. I just wish they could, like, you know, hide the hitboxes with the damage data. But yeah, like as far as like frames per second, active, you know, hit, impact, anticipation, all that shit's recorded. And they do it for Street Fighter and Smash. No other game. I wish they did. Apparently, whoever owns that website or runs it, it's like you could tell what his favorite games are. His or her favorite games are. Yo, what up, dude? Nothing, man. Chilling. How you doing? You saw that Invincible trailer? Yeah, I did. I'm stoked. I dig it. I buy it. I fuck with it. Yeah, we'll definitely see how it goes. What do you think of the intensity? Sorry guys, I'm with my editor right now. This is crazy because this is usually around the time that I start animating. I mean, I'm start streaming, my bad. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me pull that reference back up. Da 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 da. Let me actually take a look at that one. That one actually looks pretty cool. It's like they hide it and it's more like a jab. Yeah, that comes back around like that. Okay. That actually is probably what I'm needing. It's like you could tell the offset helps out a lot. Oh, I know why this is looking weird, because it's still in blocking. Ha! My guy. chill out. Why is his arm fat? That's why, because the fucking scaling, bozo. Yeah, like even that feels good. Mm-hmm. God, he's got such a little bitty arms. It's like that's the one thing I hear about giving giving feedback. Hang on 1 second. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, it will take a lot of time from me. Man, that sugar. Ah! Sugar hell. Hell week. Do do do. Da 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 da. I'm gonna finish this one real quick and then take a break. Will I keep this animation in stepped? Some parts of it. Actually, when I started this, I was like, I'm definitely gonna do this in stepped because everybody's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with this fucking animation style. I'm not a big fan of it just because I think it works on certain themes very well, but I don't know. I think I started it with the intention of keeping it in stepped. Probably try a hybrid of it. I think like what I should do at this point is just to give in-betweens on things that don't make sense and keeping it stepped on just the hard story poses. So I think so, Manchu. I'm probably gonna combination of both. It's a new hybrid. It's a new mutate, a new virus of animation. But it does have a charm to it and stepped. I mean, that was the whole point. So yeah, I guess my answer is yes and no. Can I animate Deadpool? Sure, I can animate him. Do I want to? No. I would like to get this fucking animation done. A Brad for show variant, yeah, a for show special. That should be the answer to like all my questions. So you're gonna keep it in step for show. Is this your biggest animation? For show. Do you like ducks or cartwheels? For show. Do you like dish soap? For show. What's the meaning to life? For show. You gotta be careful with a last name like that. It's hard to live up to. Should have named myself like Brad, like Brad can't do it. I can't do it. That way I have no excuse, and then I'll have no expectation. Nintendo can't. Nintendo, or what was the joke that Sega did? Was it Nintendo don't? Sega do what Nintendo don't? That was it. Yeah, now Sega ain't doing it. Or at least they're trying to. Somebody wants me to animate a butt shot. No. No. I know my last name is for show, but no. Sorry. No to that. Big buzzer. You should have been here last stream. You should have been following my streams, man. Then you would have got what you wanted. It's not one size fits all, dude. Like, seriously. I love pizza, but every once in a while I want to have a steak. All right, back pair racing. Sushi's good too. I feel you. Do I ever get tired of that stuff? No. No, not at all. What do I think happened before the crowbar was invented? That's a fascinating question. I swear, these are the questions that really matter. Probably dynamite. Probably people like, you know, were using dynamite to get into people's houses and realized that there's a lot more collateral damage as well as death involved with that. So somebody said, hey, a pipe, a fucked up looking pipe will work better. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. It's so funny. Every time every time I think of crowbars, I just think of Home Alone. And I think people were like in the streets violently throwing food at each other. Like they were having food fights until the crowbar was invented, and then people shut up. No, crows simply drink at home. Oh, I get it. Cute. Keep the dad jokes coming. It makes the stream interesting. I thought this was an actual like philosophical question. I didn't realize you were asking like you were making a joke. So that's the trouble with the chat. I can't interpret you guys' tone. Maybe if I made it more interactive, it would be funnier. That's the same thing why I'd never trust stairs. They're always up to something. I wonder where the term "eat crow" came from. We gotta laugh. Yeah. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Literally. That's a good thing. I should ask ChatGPT. Where did the term "eat crow" come from? I love my random thoughts search history. The term "eat crow," admitting you were wrong. Early 18th century, crow was considered a nasty, barely editable bird. Folklore of the tale, the cocky American soldier bragged an insulting British officer. He was later captured and forced to eat crow as punishment. When the tables turned, the American officer regained power. The British officer was made to eat crow too. Whether the story is fully true or not, perfectly matched the metaphor, and the phrase stuck. Crows are viewed as dirty scavengers, not farming or proper food. Shame, eating one implied shame, defeat, and humiliation. And in the 1840s, eat crow appeared in U.S. newspapers describing someone backing down after bold talk. He trashed the project, it succeeded, and now he's eating crow. Makes sense. Guess I'm eating crow tonight. I like to formally apologize to everyone I was the loudest towards. And I'd like to say confidently that I was incorrect. Bon appetit. There's a blog called Eating Crow, God of War animator who blocked out the shots on fives. Whoa. I remember when I was in college, I watched the making of God of War. And when they got up to the animators, like behind the scenes footage was supposed to be like two knuckleheads like talking about a movie or a film or a project that they worked on, and they would get into some philosophical shit, like some very deep, a punctuated, fourth dimension type stuff. But man, when they got to the animators on that project, I was lost. Like I couldn't fucking understand a damn thing that they were saying. They were talking like a bunch of nerds that never had a interview before. And like literally it was like, I guess this is what I'm paying my tuition for. Did everything on fives. Yeah, fives is okay. Five, like I've known animators that done stuff for like 8s and 10s. Mostly animators that I do, they just like flex their shit too much. They do it on 2s and 3s just because they want to show off. I believe every animator who does 2s and 3s just wants to like show off how big their dick is. He's like, yeah, look at that. Like they have a piece of animation, they'd be like, look at them 2s, yeah, every fucking frame. And then you'll get notes about change this shit, and then you gotta fucking delete all that stuff. So. It's like, why even bother? Do I do that? No. I have to do that now because like it depends on who your director is. Like I've worked with people who haven't worked at animation in their life, but when they get attached to a project like a producer, they'll like talk like they fucking know everything about the business and they know everything about animation, art, and what's supposed to go into a shot. I can't stand those people. But there's other people that like to see things completely done, like almost, you know, almost just like spit on it and it would be perfect to sell on eBay. Blocking on 2s for nerds. I block on 1s. Bro, I block on decimals, son. I'm on that 3/4 shit. Don't make me go to like triple zeros. I'll bore the shit out of this stream with that. I'll just start talking about math and I'll clear the whole fucking chat. Somehow I have a feeling that Manchu is Jalo on YouTube. I do like 4 10s, then I bake 2s and give the director what he asked for 2s. Yeah, I know, right? I love how I give the director more than what he asked for, just to like make him like chew at his bottom lip and pretend like it's all hard and shit. Yeah, I work with a director that wanted to see like spit shine polish on every pass. I've also worked with a director that basically finaled everything that we showed him. And I've also worked with directors that knew exactly what they wanted. You know, they didn't even need to see blocking. So just depends. Just depends on who you get. You could get an animator that's a director. Those are tough to please. And every once in a while, you get a really cool director that speaks to you like on a heartfelt level. Like they'll be like, Brad, I just wanted to let you know you're ugly and your mother dresses you funny, but you always have a place on this team. Frame per second is 6. Yikes. I usually do every frame a second. Tuxedo Pigeon did that. People are like, why is this shit so smooth? It's like, well, because he animates on every fucking frame. And it plays in real time, you fucking nerds. Real time, that sounds real saucy. Director, friend, yeah. I don't have many director friends, I'll be honest. I mean, not close ones. Actually, I take that back. I got a few director friends. I'm thinking like the history versus what I'm doing right now. I'm thinking about when I was a snot-nosed kid. I didn't have any friends. That's too far. Actually, I think that's okay. Okay, so if we did this, like I said, brother. Huh? Awaits befriend the designers in HR. HR is not your friend. HR is not your friend. Blizzard had the worst HR in the fucking world. That's probably changed since then due to all that fucking lawsuit bullshit. God damn, am I glad I'm out of that shithole. It was really stupid because around the time I left, they were hiring and letting go people in HR like fucking cattle. Like literally everybody who I talked to that was assigned to me either was on hiatus or left or literally got let go. They were cleaning house, taking out the weeds. I think if I wanted to have friends in this industry, I'd probably like look at more producers. Producers have a lot more influence on who stays and gets hired than most people think. Whew, man. I think that works. I think we're just gonna keep you right where you belong, right there. And just move this. Have I ever been laid off? Yes. Yes, I've been laid off twice in my career. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. Because right now, you know, we just got kind of acquired by Netflix and my clock is kind of ticking. Yeah, I've been laid off twice. I've been laid off at Real Effects and I've been laid off on my first ever animation job. I'm trying to think if those are the only two times. I think they were. Had I still been at Blizzard when Microsoft took over, absolutely 10,000% I would have been laid off. What's your plan for the row of baddies in the BG? I already have them, Ginger. Check it out. Did you not see them? They're too fast. Ta-da! And they are animating too. Oh yeah, they're in my Play Blast too. They're just gonna sit there. This is gonna be the only shot with them in it. They're just gonna sit there and look like a bunch of thugs and goons, you know, with swords and shit. And then the shots that follow up after this, like the action stuff. Oh shit, I need to save my scene. It's all going to not incorporate them because I'm gonna be focusing more on camera work and dynamic shit. But I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, this is way too much. This file takes at least a good, I want to say like 15 seconds to open. And I pushed my computer to the max by adding so many of these geocaches in there. So like I think like this shot and I think shot 18 has the most bad guys in it. This is only shot 1. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, thank you for everybody who's being here. I didn't even say thank you everybody who's been lurking today. Thank you, lurkers. I got, I want to see if I could like do something for everybody who's here. It's like, do a giveaway. Woo! Send me money. Woo! Nah, maybe not yet. Yeah, I gotta wait. Shit, I gotta wait. Sorry to give you that foreplay energy. I gotta wait. I was like, maybe I could show you some new animation I did for our new video game, but no, I can't. Not yet. I can't. They'll slap me for that. Thanks. I find it's cool to inquire about the thought process of BG elements. Yeah, background animation was my first job in the industry. There's a whole concept of like background too here's the thing. Okay, here's my little rant about background animation. It has its place. Background animation is a must when it comes to like any animated big topple AAA feature video game, because it keeps atmosphere alive. It keeps the world lived in, breathed in. It feels engulfed, and it gives atmosphere to like any game or any kind of piece of art that you watch, feel, and play with your sensor rays too. Background animation is long. It's tedious. It takes a lot of patience when it comes to getting cycles just right. It requires a shit ton of animation in order to make two people not look like they're doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's built to dress the scene, not take attention away from the scene. And it is probably one of the most thankless, underutilized, difficult, and time-consuming, laborious parts of animation that you could think of. I respect crowd animators if they love it. I hate crowd animation, period. I cannot stand that shit. It is just as invisible as the people that are there. Like that job is just as an invisible position than it there. The only thing that I think that makes crowd animation a spectacle or amazing is when you make a giant establishment shot or an environment shot that shows off the multitude of victims, people, crowd that's there. That's their only time where they're highlighted. Everything else, forget about it. It is a laborious, tedious process, but it has its place in, art or whatever, or media or whatever it's doing. But I fucking hate it. I cannot stand it. I can't stand that shit. I remember when I was working on Overwatch 2, they assigned me to do background characters, and I was like, fuck no. I was like, fuck this. Fuck. I was like so mad. Like for 2 months I worked on those damn Omnics in the background. I was the only person working on them too until I was about ready to quit. I hated it so much. Anyway, sorry about ranting on that. But yeah, Jen, to your point, yes, it's nice. It's fascinating. There's a lot of work that goes into it too, but I am not like ape shit about doing crowd shots. I believe crowd work like send you to the refrigerator for just picking out animations you can put on geocache. Because the thing is, I remember the one note that I kept getting all of the time when I was on crowd animation is tone it down, tone it down, tone it down, tone it down, tone it down. You're like, tone it down. It's too much. It's too wild. People are looking at your background characters too much. I'm like, that's what I want them to do. That's what I fucking want. You're like, nope. Tone them down. Yeah, I couldn't stand that shit. At work, do you usually motion capture? Yes, I work with a lot of mocap. Yeah, I work with motion. I work with mocap actors. I work with motion capture action. I work with motion capture files. I work in Motion Builder, but I also do a lot of keyframe animation too. Yo, what up, Moon? Oh, just ranting again. You know, the chat's got me all riled up again. I forget who made the trigger question. Oh, it was Gender. Gender talked about baddies in my background. Not the good kind of baddies. Yeah, background's one of my trigger words. I hate background. I fucking hate it. I used to be a background actor too. Those are kind of fun. Being background actors fun. You could just do anything you want to on set and just like not get a bad rap. Speaking of Crow Bro's here. What's up, Crow Bro? Yeah, what about you guys? Are you strictly keyframe? I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Got that sinking feeling. If I can go eat one of those other meals. Give me a second, guys. I gotta go get some. I gotta go hydrate. Be right back. All right. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Let's see. All right, I'm going to. All right, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna play some video games. I'm not feeling too great tonight. I don't wanna just throw my stuff into production mode. Let me see how my video game handles my stream. Violence, and then I choose violence first. I've been playing a lot of RE4 just because RE9's coming out. See how this one shows up. Now my animation stream has become a Resident Evil stream. Play this a little bit and then bail out. Actually, it's working pretty good. Oh my god, I love when my new computer actually plays a game. Give me that fish, boy. Yeah. Can't just catch a break. Yarata. Nope, no craftables. No craft macaroni. Put that back.
Couldn't just let me through, could you? That voice.
Huh? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got an effect on her. Wait. I have no rifle. Ammo. Stop with the heavy metal, bro. Oh, crap. Oh, fudge. Stop with the Greek, bro. It's like no effect. And church service is pretty heavy. Oh shit. Oh, got him, got him. Okay, 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 okay. My controls, my controls. Dude, I just upgraded this fucking gun. Oh shit. That doesn't look friendly at all. Oh, there he is. Shut up! Shut up with the chanting! Dude just took it. He took a whole clip. Nah, 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 nah. Dude. He's like running with like 60 pounds of animal on him. Ah! Where's your head at? I just unloaded 3 clips on this jackass. Ouch. Oh, that's right. I still got the fish. I have no fucking ammo. Actually, I do. No, I don't. More machine guns. Excuse me. Oh shit. Ah. Later, dude. Oh no. Oh, dude, that was close. Oh shit. Is he dead? Thank God.
Finally.
Time to
Glad that's over.
pillage and loot. Oh shit. Stop! Take that knife. Nothing. Just another day in Windy City. Oh shit. Whee! Can you jump with a shield? Oh crap. They're all around me. I want to like get the spoils, but I still got fish. Where is the thing? Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Go, 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 go. Try that. Ah! In the face. Wait, who is chanting? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, God. Dead end. I'm dead. 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 That was the flashbang that didn't make it. Ooh, loot, loot, loot. Oh, hello. How many? 5? Oh crap. Peace out. What level is this? The hardest. Professional. Crap. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ouch. I'm dead. I'm on fire. Fishy. How the fuck do I get out of here? Was it this one? Yeah, it is. No. The spoils. What is this? Give me that. Shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's where I need to be. Later, bitches. I can't go. Oh, hello. Boy, if I make this shot. Fuck. I can't make that. I didn't make the shot. Now I can. Where are the others at, I wonder? I wonder. See, I missed all of this. Oh, shit! Bro! You piece of shit. Take that. Oh, fuck, I'm out of here. Peace out. I was like, I'm gonna get you. Now I'm like, nope. Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn.
The last ingredient's not far now.
Please don't tell me he's coming through here. Oh boy. Somehow this doesn't look substantial. It's like, what? I see.
That sound. That's right. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
What the? I just saw like something to market.
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under
I just realized she's got like the Chung-Li
He's a
outfit.
good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Oh yeah. Do I go downstairs? Okay. I like our little stumble run. Oh crap. Don't see me. He saw me. God, these headshots are crazy. Somebody sees you. Wait. Creepy. Who's chanting? Oh crap, that guy. Dude, one swipe, are you serious? His weapon fell in the ladder. Should have upgraded the rifle more than the gun. I'm still bogged down. Dun 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 dun. Yellow. Oh my god. And what was the point of this? Oh, to go downstairs. Right, but... Ah. I think this is the part of the story where, like, Leon cleaned house. Yeah. No trigger. Treasure. We can go there. Man, it has definitely been a hot minute since I did this. Jump, Ada. I'm gonna get ambushed.
Check below.
That's the fun part about, that's like the fun about Resident Evil games, is like the constant like zombie horde killing and then looting, treasure looting. Hey. Ching.
This must be the collection room.
Right. This is the second.
Good to know.
Collections Master and Tacky. Lousy and Bossy. 3 specimens, good to know.
Interesting.
Okay. Lizard. Oh, going into the room. Bug. Bug. Yak. Lizard. Bug. Yak. Lizard. Yeah. And now I'm gonna get jumped. Or just casually walk off.
Got everything you need.
Good. I got exactly what you want. Oh, that's not good. The parasite is reacting to the amber.
So that's the amber. That looks like something Wesker would want.
This will knock out the parasite. But only for a time. You ready? A tu salud.
Yikes.
Just remember.
Okay. Yeah. Did I not put that? Oh my goodness. I'm so stupid. I can't believe that. I wonder if it was getting harder on me. That's not my gun.
The medicine. It's working.
A truck shot. That is a big dude. Can we just chase after him?
The amber. I need to reach him.
He was just there. Mm-hmm. Finite tracking mode. I see. Yes. Keeps the fires burning. Can I fall down here? Where was I supposed to go again? Okay. Right. But then... Huh? Oh, okay. No! Oh, I still gotta go down here. So he took off here and just locked. Okay, locked door. Got it. Oh shit.
Louise's footprints. Must have gone this way.
Ah. This bullshit. That'll work. And that'll work too. Wait, was that not? Oh, okay. Chronicle pursuit, torn poorly, chores likely. Da, 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 da. You can tell I don't read too much in video games. Ching. Cool. Some nice old shotgun shells. Okay. So then I do this. And I go back. They locked me out. Shit. Okay. Puzzles. There goes my camera. Heating up the camera. Okay, there's gotta be enemies here. Yep. Yo. Hello. Okay. Ooh, perfect parry. That's it? They don't burn? Ooh, elegant crown. That's worth a lot. Shit. So... Can I just get up? Or unless there's another control somewhere. I forgot how to do this. That closes. And this will close. Yeah. Makes no sense. I think there's a lever down here. I'm just not looking into it. Whee, that's it. So dumb. Now I can't get back up. Shit. Oh, wait. I see. This one's opened up, right?
Down we go.
Creepy red arrows.
What's this?
I hope you read this. Oh, I'm going to the sewers. So cool. Nice little camera shot. Ting, ting, ting. Mm-hmm. This place looks very homey.
A nest. Hope it's not a sign of things to come.
Oh boy. This is where the bugs are at. Locked.
It won't open.
Oh, what's up, guys? Missed. Oh fuck, I missed. Come on. Knick-knack. Shot him in the dick. There we go. Shot you in the dick again. Man, I need to upgrade this gun. Jesus. God. It's like these guys get even worse. Can I just... Wow. It's like the problem with this game, well, this setting. Seriously? He shot like right in front of me. Yeah, this is a professional mode, dude. Like running off of like scraps right now.
Won't budge.
Is that so?
I'm not swimming in that.
Like, do you have a choice? No. The game won't allow me to. Oh boy. Oh boy. Catch the start of that giant moving thing in the water. The Lord of the Water, get one, get 8 spinals.
I reserve some items just for you. My other customer doesn't know about it.
Cool. Okay. I can build this. Yes, can. There we go. And... Ah. 3 is on par. Just need one more red one. Cool.
Welcome. came into some other bits and bobs too, mate. A deal well struck.
Oh, give me that money.
Thank you.
You got any new shit, Stingray?
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
Upgraded case too. Melee critical hits. Ooh, that's too fucking much money. Gunpowder using. I love how they throw you everything that you need.
We've been saving that. Right, customer.
When you start feeling rich.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Yes, let me sell this cheap
Ruby's all
ass
rubbish, it makes
rifle.
No difference. The price, well, a deal well struck.
Here, this blade.
New. Try that on
It's
for
power. Yeah, buff that shit up for sure.
size. There you are, as you wish. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. Anything else?
How much is the rifle? Oh, that's cute. Rip shields away from certain enemies. Ooh, cool.
Money can't buy. Why not try your hand at a new gun?
No space. Of course I got space.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things. All yours, stranger. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less.
I think this is as loud as it's gonna get.
A this kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way.
Ah,
You'll see.
I will get that too.
Interesting choice. Oh, don't get.
Just so I can give you this and sell that.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? A deal well struck. Pleasant travels.
I need a rifle. I need ammo so bad. Yes, it doesn't have the scope. Maybe I could try without the scope. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's that. Oh, hell. What does this even do? Oh, okay.
That should take care of the water,
Oh, hello.
I hope.
Missed. Who's shooting me? Oh. Wait. Didn't I kill you? Ow! Goodbye. Good kill. Good kill. Who's shooting me? Ah. Homie in the bottom. I'm trying to kill you too. Is there like treasure here? Yeah, there is. Ruby. Cool. Damn it. Seriously, bro. To the face. Let me sell some shit.
Why not treat welcome? Got a
Just like
selection
got a whole
good
bunch of
things
shit.
on sale, stranger. I'll buy a deal well struck. Your weapons are in good hands, mate. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
I almost want to give it to
Well,
that. Seriously.
What can I do you for?
But I feel I'm gonna need this.
Better to be. Oh, I'll keep a lookout for items that suit your needs.
Oh boy. I didn't know you could actually eat a snake in here. Ah, I see. Spookiness. I swear, like I'm... Oh, there he is. Oh boy. Shit! Let me get up at least. Ow, fucker!
Bringing the challenge.
Gotcha. Boy, I'm glad I bought that Stingray. Open. Open sesame. Dude, my shit's all over the place. Can always use more of these. Cool. Feel like, yeah. More minutes. Ow. Bro. That's so fucked up.
Buzz off.
Fuck! So messed up. Can't just shoot these guys. Bro, he got up quick. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dead. So fucked up. All right. It's as close as I get to it. All right, everybody. I got to, that's all for the Sunday service. Yeah. We got one critique in and did a little bit of animation, but I got to go get some groceries. I'm actually not feeling 100% tonight, but I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Should be back on Tuesday, or maybe tomorrow, most likely Tuesday, but yeah, I'll leave it at that.